Welcome to Advancing the Mission. This is where we keep you informed and up to date on what is happening in local outreach, global missions, and church multiplication through the lens of County Line Church. I am Outreach Pastor Chris Kazmarek.
And I am Children's Pastor Stacy Zeisloft.
Yeah, I have Stacy with me today because we are interviewing. We're starting our series here. It's like a 2 or 3 week series here of interviewing some of our missionary kids that we support, that we partner with. And so Sofie Kim is a missionary kid to Dan and Christy in Hungary. And so we're just going to start with our first question here, Sofie. What is school like in Hungary, and what is your favorite part of it?
School's good. It's mainly in English, but we do have Hungarian classes.
Ooh, that's fun.
For lunch, we normally get 2 soups. So that's different.
Yeah.
My favorite part is probably like library or reading.
Ooh, that's cool. All right. And Sofie, let me ask you this just so people know. How old are you?
10.
You're 10. And do they do school grades differently? Or are you in what grade are you in?
I'm in 5th grade.
You missed it.
Stacy,
Stacy,
teach 5th grade.
she was trying to guess over here. So yeah, Stacy used to be a teacher. So, all right, now I'm going to ask you a fun question. You ready?
Sure.
All right. Would you rather slide down a rainbow or jump from cloud to cloud?
Slide down a rainbow.
Yeah, that's what my kids said. I asked them the same question recently.
I would pick the same thing.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So what would you say it's like growing up in a country away from home?
It's different, but it's fun here too.
Where do you consider home? Do you consider home in the United States, or do you consider home in Hungary?
Probably in the United States because my cousins live there and stuff.
What would you say if kids here, what would you tell them is the biggest difference that you notice?
I don't know. Probably the language is a lot harder.
Yeah.
So, tell them about some of the differences in the grocery store. Do you remember?
No.
So sometimes when we visit, the cereal section here is very small.
That's right.
And when we go to the grocery store in America, it's a whole aisle, sometimes both sides, right? The peanut butter section here is also like two jars and a lot more options in the States. What else do you miss or that we can't get here that we can get in the States? What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is mac and cheese, so we can't get that.
That's sad.
Does your mom make you mac and cheese?
Sometimes, yeah.
She only wants the high grade, real quality orange powdered version, so that makes it harder.
What? You know what? My kids do the same thing. That's what my kids want. I'm like, listen, we'll get the good stuff. We'll get the good noodles. We'll do all. They just want the powder, man.
No. If it's not orange.
Hey, I'm with you, Soph. All right. Next fun question. You ready for the next fun question? Would you rather have hands for feet or feet for hands?
Probably hands for feet.
Hands
because if I had feet for hands, then I couldn't use my fingers or that'd be weird.
Eating mac and cheese would be almost impossible.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. All right. What is your favorite part about having missionary parents or being a missionary?
We get to travel a lot and visit different churches and friends. That's fun.
Yeah. Do you know how many countries you've been to?
No.
A lot. Her passport's probably way cooler than anybody here. Yeah, definitely way cooler than yours.
Definitely more than we had when we were her age either. So.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. All right. If you could choose to be any animal, which one would you be? And why?
My favorite animal is a panda.
Ooh.
So I'd probably be a panda.
Yeah.
because you just get to like hang around and like sleep and eat.
Yep. I just drove by a school the other day that I've driven by a bunch here, but I just noticed their mascot was the pandas, and I was like, that's a really random one.
Oh,
It's kind of cool. So
wow.
it's in the Fort Wayne Community Schools, you know.
What is church like in Hungary?
It's very different because like all the songs and stuff is in Hungarian. There's a lot of like friendly people there, so that's good. And normally, like one of our friends there, they live far away, so they have to bring their dog with them to church, so that's good.
That's fun. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And they have a great Pastor Laszlo is great. I know
Mhm.
him. I've met him, and he got some great leadership there in the Hungarian church, in the Church of God. So that's good too. All right, Sophie, favorite dessert and why?
Uh, maybe like red velvet cake.
Mm.
Can you get that there?
No, well, maybe.
Maybe.
We could make it, right? Yeah.
Every now and then, if you go to like a specialty bakery or someplace that makes things like that, every
Yeah.
now and then you'll see things like that. But it's, I'd say, more rare. But
Yeah. I was telling Dan recently that we just got a place in Fort Wayne that make chimney cakes, and they claim that those are Hungarian.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like a
You need to
Hungarian.
take Stacy and try one.
Oh,
It's a chimney cake.
it's like so it's basically this like it looks kind of like a big circle. It's a hollow cake sort of thing, and you
They
can
cook
get
it on what looks like a rolling pin, like a
Yeah.
wooden rolling pin. They cook it on that.
so they cook it on that, and I'm sure they Americanized it a little bit because they have like a million different flavors. Like we got like an Oreo one, but you can get sweet or savory because they have like Oreo, or they have like jalapeno and cheddar, and so
wow.
it's very
It's kind of like if you turned an elephant ear into a cone. So it spirals up like a chimney, I guess is what. But they cook it in like
Dan
a
wants
fire
one.
stove.
If you go
I know, now we're
there,
drooling.
if you go to the place in Fort Wayne, get the Oreo one for her and the jalapeno cheddar one for
Should it, Dan? Should I bring you one in September?
You know what? That would not be a bad thing.
Tell them
I'm just
what
saying.
your favorite.
Sometimes they put ice cream in the middle.
Yeah.
That I could do.
That
That I
sounds
could do.
wonderful. All right, man.
Tell them what your favorite Hungarian food is, though, and describe it.
I like langosh.
What is it?
It's basically a big elephant ear, but like savory. They put like garlic and sour cream and cheese on top.
Mm.
That
Real good.
wonderful. Sounds
Oh, I
wonderful.
just ate lunch.
Yeah, for real.
My stomach growling if you did. What do you like to do for fun in Hungary?
Mm.
Probably have like play dates with friends or like I don't know. Like sometimes they have like trampoline places here and like
That's cool.
fun stuff like that.
So are a lot of your friends also missionary kids, or are many of them Hungarian children?
They're mainly our missionary kids like me,
Cool.
but there are like 5 Hungarian kids too.
So in your class, there are how many kids?
17
17. 5 are Hungarian. The rest?
is like American. There are 2 Ukrainian girls.
Cool.
A German girl, British girl, a Chinese boy,
Half Greek girl.
a Dutch boy, Canadian boy.
Mhm.
So it's a kind of a mix of everything. But so
Yeah.
some are American missionary kids and some are missionary kids from other places.
Yeah. What a cool experience though that you get to have there, Sophie, to just grow up and have these people from all these different cultures. That's such a cool thing. All right, last serious question and last goofy question. So here's a serious one. You ready? How is your experience with God different from mine because you're growing up in another culture?
I don't know. Like
It's okay.
probably like church is different.
Yeah, church is definitely
Yeah.
different. Yeah, that's for sure one of the big things. I mean, one thing is you're growing up with all these different cultures around you, right? Where I pretty much have everybody that looks like me at my church, which is okay, right? It's all
We're
different.
practically twins.
Yeah,
Look
I
at
know.
us.
Even our glasses look the same, right? So,
You
so yeah.
CrossFit too, Stacey?
I'm sorry.
Do you CrossFit too?
Oh, Lord, she knows. You've heard it, haven't you? We
Listen,
joke all the time.
she
about
she CrossFits sometimes.
Does she
Christy
brag
does.
about it in every conversation?
No, I only did that one time, and now I have to defend myself for the rest of my life with Stacy. All right, Sofie. Last goofy question.
And I'm going to ask it because you keep stealing my
Sorry.
serious questions.
Sorry.
Okay.
Go.
If you could be a superhero, what would your superpower be?
Probably I don't know. Like there's this one movie called We Can Be Heroes. It's like kids doing it. I like one girl that has like a singing power. Like if she sings really low, then things float around her.
Whoa, that's cool.
Do you like to sing?
And if she sings really high, then like she can like move things. That's cool.
And so do you like to sing? Do you?
Mm.
Yeah. You
awesome.
are
What would you do?
so smart.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Sofie, for giving us a little bit of insight on what it's like to grow up as a kid in another country. How cool is that? I love that you get to do that. Your parents are awesome, and they do some great work, and so we're thankful for all three of you guys and your dog.
And Lucky.
But don't forget about Lucky. Yep, we met Lucky before we pressed record here, so.
He was a little too excited, so he's in his kennel right now.
There you go. I get it. But thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Thanks to everybody out there that watched this week, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.